the name of the stream. I forgot to change it. Let me make sure it's working first, audio-wise. It should be. Let me make sure it's working first. Alright, it's working audio-wise. Scared my PlayStation's gonna fall off. Oh, okay, it's there. Alright. Title will be...
Boring.
Isn't
there anything else more
okay, Farina, I get it's boring, but I need to fix the title. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What day is tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 31st. Okay. So today is not the last day of the month, just making sure.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
There's that. Thumbnail. Oh, you can do that? You can just put thumbnails on your streams? Hold up. Hold up, chat.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
I didn't know you can do this. So... Hold up. Hold up, wait. I need to take that. Oh? No, you can just do that! Hold up, let me check.
Being too popular can be such a hassle.
That's
Who knew
cool!
the people would adore me so much?
Is that a good photo for it? I don't know. That's cool! I've been streaming for almost a year now, and I didn't know you could just do that. Because I can't set up a thumbnail on... Well, I knew you could put thumbnails on streams. I didn't know you could just do it after it turns on. So I can do that for my streams now. Because before I couldn't, because, I stream on PlayStation, so there's no option for that. But apparently I can. Which I didn't know about. Alright. I guess we start now. Alright, where's next? Sumeru City. Starting the big spot. So we're here. Free mail. Oh, if only it was Primo Gems. Alright, where are we going? Over there. Of course I don't have anywhere close. I mean, it makes sense. I'm gonna have, like, half the area to Fontaine already whenever we start Fontaine. I have over half the area to Fontaine unlocked. Just because I needed to get stuff for free, which is pretty funny. Do I have any characters I need to level up, or that I can level up? Changyu and I want to level up. There's him. What else do I got? I don't want to level up. As long as I don't want to level up Mika.
Those studio lights I'm in front of all the time.
I thought about it, but yeah, no. I do want to build Chongyun though, because I know you can do, like, with Chongyun's ability, it like makes your attacks infused with cryo. So if I have Farina's attacks with the Hydro guys always do that, then I can have Chongyun infused with Cryo, then Beto infused with Electro. I just need one more element, and then I'm the Avatar. Why did I do that first?
Let the show begin.
Silly me. I haven't played this game very much recently, so forgot the order I need to do stuff. No way I missed that. Well, it's fine, didn't matter.
Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
We're not even in your region, Farina. You don't have to give us your approval for anything. Or we don't have to get your approval for anything, unless we're in Fontaine. Which we in fact are not, if you can tell, Farina. I know it's raining, but... Oh, well, now it's not. Of course, Ryan and I said, oh, it's raining, it just stopped. Which isn't a bad thing. Just funny timing. Alright, teleport spot in Sumeru City. Alright, where are we going first? Just right here? Alright. I guess I should switch to Traveler, technically. That makes more sense. Right here.
Sumeru City!
We finally made it. It only took us, like, 15 seconds.
Did
2
you see
minutes,
that?
I don't know.
When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh,
Yup.
yeah, that's right.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device.
How do they have the funding for that?
Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal.
The Akasha
As long as you are
Terminal.
within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha Terminals will be much smoother and more...
Oh, so this is the
Alright.
thing that Tainari was telling.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha Terminals to Outlanders who spent an... Here are your Akasha Terminals.
Yay, free Akasha Terminals. Let's go, guys.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can. May the mighty God.
Alright. Cool.
Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing.
Alright.
Seems all we need to do is concentrate.
Exactly. And with that, let me
You already know
officially
Paimon's only
welcome
gonna be
you
looking
both
at
to
food.
Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the.
Alright.
500 years. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to. Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels. Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Where's my brother? It doesn't know who your brother is. Alright.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only.
Alright. This thing seems to be pretty useless.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Alright. Alright.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed. Well, he's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia.
Oh, who are we talking to? Kave?
Tainari wrote an address on the
Maybe?
letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's
Oh,
head
it
over
really
and have
ain't.
a
It's
look.
right here.
Hopefully he's
I thought the academia was bigger.
Are you Howie?
Yes, that's me. Can I help
How
you?
did she guess the person first tried?
You see, Tanari sent us here and...
What? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that...
Here!
Yeah.
This is a...
Oh, let me see. Oh, seems even
Alright.
Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord...
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon
Yup.
herself? This
There's
isn't
nothing
exactly
in the
my area of
Akasha.
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
Yup.
You too? But what about your ability?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher. It's the Akasha, all I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru,
Didn't expect you to be such a
the
Interesting.
Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors.
Aw, but then what can we do?
Break in.
No need to worry just yet. I'm only And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. In this world, there will always be
Alright.
information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to... Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can
Alright.
spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari?
Okay.
Don't mention it. If you
Wow,
two
that's
ever
some
want
great
information
advice to
about
get us
things like
motivated.
who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me. Hey, come
Yeah.
on.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were... So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't... Huh?
There's one other. Oh,
Like who?
Kaveh.
Oh, you're right!
Oh, Catherine.
Catherine!
Yeah. It's always Catherine. Is there gonna be like a Fatui Catherine in Shneznia, or will it just be normal Catherine? I hope that everyone in Shneznia are Fatui and they all hate us, and then there's just Catherine, which like all the Fatui love, and like that would just be funny. Just everybody likes
Ad
Catherine.
Astra Abyssosk.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusan...
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's...
She's using the thing also. Stop using the thing. It's not gonna work.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up...
Yup.
Aww, another dead end.
Please do not worry. In Sumeru, the
Alright.
Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An
Alright.
Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Let me guess, there's
Supposedly,
30? There's 30
They
of
are
them?
named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception.
Exactly.
Aslant,
I'm
an
so smart,
advisor
guys.
with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already... If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the
Alright.
Corps of 30's head... You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Catherine.
I wish...
You kinda helped. But Catherine always helps.
Off to the Citadel! Right there we go!
Paimon's saying this stuff like she understands what it means. We can go up there later. Right here. Boom. Aw, I was gonna go fight him. Oh well.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
Alright.
It's nice to meet you, Osfond. We look...
I see.
Got any knowledge for
Catherine,
us?
It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but...
Wait, serious?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used... It isn't just us, though.
Alright.
If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late greater Lord Rukkhadevata. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with, not to mention
Why don't we
that
then they
Lesser
shouldn't
Lord
mind if we just
Kusanali
break in
never
and meet the
makes
Lesser
an
Lord, right?
appearance. And the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned.
Really?
Alright.
But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it.
Alright, well...
No problem.
Alright, how do we do it then?
Out.
How do we meet her?
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here.
Mm-hmm.
Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know,
So they're
then I
letting
don't
their
need to know
rules,
about
they're
it.
letting their lives be ruled by the
We've been
Akasha.
asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
Right.
Isn't there at least one person?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Right as Paimon says it, of course.
Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself.
Whoa,
Alright.
really? Then
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to... Sure.
What legend?
It goes like this.
Long time
Long
ago, the
ago,
first
there was a man who heard prophecy.
Spinjitzu master
It
came to
predicted
be.
that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of ever. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me.
Okay,
And then the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow at that moment a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an Archon seeker. Do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every...
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon
So
was
how does
all
this help
warm
us
and
find
fun.
her?
in a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archons.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord
Of course. So did you two know that... I'm terribly sorry, but it seems...
So did you two know that something terrible has come up and I've gotta go?
Wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone. This
Alright.
stinks. Let's see if we can get...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress?
Did she have bandage?
Yes, that's her.
Yeah.
Quick, after her!
Alright. What do they want from her? Did Paimon actually just give her spot away? Okay, I was about to say, come on, Paimon. Come on, Paimon. Where is she? Oh, right here. That's such a good hiding
There
spot.
you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me.
You can relax now.
Really? Thank you so much.
Alright.
Uh-oh. Looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them?
No, wait, my body isn't it. Okay, sounds good. There's a
Alright.
tavern on the other side.
Alright, let's go to a tavern, yay. We go to the tavern and D-Luke's just there for absolutely no reason. That would kind of be funny. Just imagine that though, we go in. We see D-Luke in there, and Venti's in there for absolutely no reason. Totally.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Hi, Dea. Hi, Dea.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago.
I see. In that case, you two should scram.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see... My lady, let's get going.
And if I refused?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she'd...
stay out
Yeah,
of
why are you
this.
pushing him?
Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my...
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to
Oh
pay
my
you
gosh.
to become your employer? So you never listen to my...
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's... And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me because she saved me.
Alright.
This is my life and my last chance.
My lady, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine, I won't ask, but let me make something very clear.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerve...
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard... Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need... So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As...
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Yay! Look...
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to look tough.
I'm sorry for worrying you two.
Sure! After you rest up...
Paimon just doesn't. The only reason Paimon is fine with it is because she gets free food. That's the only reason Paimon's okay with it. That's the only reason.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now.
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh?
Alright.
Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself?
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and but please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Paimon, if you say like, yay!
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Aww.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
Alright.
They look kind of burnt and dry.
Paimon, stop being so
Paimon will
picky.
walk- Hey, come on! Paimon... Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was
That does not
interested in
look
Lesser
like
Lord
any of the
Kusanali.
things they said
So-
that we were gonna get.
Remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon?
Huh?
Yes, it was when I was a child.
Alright.
At the time, I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treat. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
Aw.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do I
Alright.
explain this? You really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals. Wow. Dunyarzad.
Alright.
What? Not really. Huh? But, can you make my illness go
Oh,
away?
it doesn't work like that.
Oh,
I don't know.
then...
After that, the voice,
Alright.
although my body was suffering during those days, beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor that voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around...
What's the Sub-Zero's festival?
Something that probably nobody
It's
cares
Lesser
about.
Lord Kusanali's birthday. which was the day
Yeah,
that she
most
was
people
found
don't
by the
care about that.
sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was
Right.
overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal.
But let me guess now, nobody
But
cares about
because
it.
of the Academia's influence, the Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. Maybe they see Lesser
Dang.
Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's...
Aw,
Or they're just
that's
mean.
awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the
Oh,
past
it's already
200
been
years?
100 years? 200
Just
years.
remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that
Real
people
though.
over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
her.
probably.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Initially, I didn't have much more prepared. So I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if
How
anything happens
Paimon
to you,
carries
then I
her?
really never hear the end of
Paimon
it
doesn't
from your
do
father.
anything.
But of course, Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay. Paimon, you should be the one carrying her. Paimon does nothing around here. Paimon just sits around. Well, Paimon just flies around. Paimon. Can Paimon touch the ground? Is that... Can Paimon touch the ground? Ooh. I don't know. Has there ever been a cutscene with her touching the ground? Paimon's the ultimate gamer. Paimon doesn't touch grass.
Sorry
Hi,
I'm late,
Nilu.
Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home. But, But
Alright.
if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could
Yeah,
say
but Dea's
that's,
chill like that.
But Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends.
So you're followers from another land?
We don't know anything about her yet.
Well, that's okay. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started
I mean, we've
decorating
never
the Grand
even... We don't know
Bazaar.
anything about
It
the
looks
Lesser Lord,
spectacular.
so we can't say we're
Thanks to
followers.
your generous contribution.
You know?
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do.
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating.
Not the unsure, probably. Alright.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair
dang.
was worried sick. We reported it to the Academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The Academia looks down
They don't
on
care about
performers
them?
like us.
Alright.
We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, thank the Danger Archon for Dunyarzad, but the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also
Nice,
gave
nice.
the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's
Our dream?
Nilu, What are you gonna...
Alright.
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Junior-Zod, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about
yeah,
the Greater Lord
maybe?
and Lesser Lord.
Okay. Then I'll tell you
Alright,
to...
how did it
According to
happen?
legend, the Sub-Zeros festival a long,
Yep, we know
long
that.
time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and as she danced upon the grass, countless those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored. Oh, of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the goddess of flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to...
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon.
They
Wait, they have these
symbolize the
whole on
goddess of
things.
flowers, after all.
But
It's
in real
just a
life,
shame
you just
that all the real...
Yeah.
find something
The
in a
Greater
card and be
Lord
like,
brought
happy
forth
birthday.
Bodhisara's in memory of the goddess of flowers.
People throw on a whole
But she ultimately
performance.
could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage
Why is it
were
playing
anything
battle
like
music? What the heck?
that, I'd be thrilled if I had just
The
two real
sumeru music is
Bodhisaras
probably
on
the best
stage.
music in the game.
So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sub-Zeros festival?
All
Oh,
of
we'll
Lesser
probably
Lord
go, we don't
Kusanali's
have a
followers
choice.
will be there for her birthday.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
I mean, we don't really have a choice. The request is gonna make us do it anyways.
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival.
So how about we
Alright.
all attend the Sub-Zeros festival together?
Well, we don't got a choice now,
Junior
so I guess
Zod.
we'll do it.
Let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Everyone at the grand... In that case, we'll take...
Well, Paimon, you don't think that's interesting, Paimon? Paimon's just here for the fun. Wow. Well, Paimon, you don't think that's interesting? Alright. Dog! I don't care about you. Let me talk to your dog. Hi, Swoop. Very nice. Alright. A natural born singer. We love dogs. Oh, hi, Dan.
Huh. I don't know much about the Grand... Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a... I mean...
Alright, Dan.
Dancing at the Sub-Zeros festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As
Really?
a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the
She would
Greater
ask that.
Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is...
PV Spinjitzu.
Things are really shaping
Alright,
up.
I'm
and there's
just,
a buzz
I'm not,
around the festival
I'm
this
not
year.
even looking
We're
at him, and he
expecting
just starts
people from
talking to me.
all over to come by. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers,
I was not even talking to bro. I was over here, looking at the board.
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also some... Wow, did you...
Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Reflect that.
Oh my gosh. She doesn't even have it on.
Junior Zod,
Didn't even put it on.
you look
Wow.
absolutely stunning.
Junior Zard, whatever her name is, didn't even put it on.
Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Let's go.
Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
It just took us like, what, 34 regions and the chasm?
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
What's shaking?
Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still...
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over... But take you two, for example.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're...
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the
Catherine
way.
for real just pulled the answers of friends we made along the way.
Someone say something pretty similar recently?
You fan of the
No,
festival?
not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way...
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here.
Bye, Catherine. Does Catherine get like 30-second breaks?
There's something really different about Catherine today.
It's 'cause
Hey,
she
traveler.
was
Paimon.
on a break.
Oh, hey, dear.
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you... my lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home...
Sounds like a plan.
Alright. Oh wait, where are we meeting her?
Razor.
Out there, alright. Is Citadel of Razor? Of Razor? Razor's here? Alright. Let's talk to you, Dea.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met,
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I...
Are we meeting Kaveh or what's the other one? Starts with an A. They're like roommates, I think. If you know who I'm talking about,
hey, Chief.
I'm talking about.
Ha, dear.
Storm person, maybe?
What are you doing here?
I take it...
We met this morning.
No kidding. Huh. So...
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses. So people... Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose...
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
Yeah, what
Just
happened?
recently, the Academia lost something. And there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of
We've probably heard of
Sumeru.
it, but we haven't
The
been there.
Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested,
Let me
maybe
guess.
you can head to
It's a
Port
pizza.
Ormos and ask around yourselves.
Trust.
If you want my advice, try introducing...
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know.
If you're also...
Count me out. I've got plenty of work. And take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret."
Oh my gosh,
Word
King
is that
Deshret,
more
I
and
forgot
more are
about
joining
him.
their movement. They're becoming a real headache for...
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of...
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own.
I mean, I don't judge
Well,
him.
Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia. And since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's Festival. So, good.
You won't
Then we'll
forget
see
it.
you both at the Sub-Zeru's Festival.
Oh, I just remember something that happens in the story. Any primo gems? Did they really not give me any primo gems? Bruh. Alright, 3 primo gems. Alright, let's see. Oh, my adventuring. Wait, what's my 4-star pity? There's a chance. You want any of the 4-star characters, honestly. Or nothing, you know. Nothing was my second, like, wish of what I wanted. There's an adventure world, or adventuring to level up. I keep pressing on the wrong stuff. So that means I just need 4 more adventuring levels. And then I can get 5-star artifacts, which would be really good. Catherine's down here. I'll go claim my stuff. But yeah, 4 more, then I can do 5-star artifacts. And I'm pretty sure by then I should be able to get my characters to level 80. Alright, can I... Oh, let me grab these. I keep forgetting to do all this stuff every day. Whoa. No primo gems. Really? Wow. Why does it glitch every time? I got 0 primo gems for my world rank level up. That's kind of sad. Need to level her up. Can I ascend Freyna? I can again, so I can get Freyna level 80 already. Oh, okay. I don't know why I haven't, but... If anything, I want to level up Chongyun. But I don't want to fight that right now. Alright. Now we're going all the way down there. And then after that, I don't know. Oh, I just remember the character name here. Hold up, this is a separate character. I was forgetting the name of them. We meet Dory here, but who's Alhaitham? I kept forgetting Alhaitham and... Where is he? Alhaitham and Kaveh. Those are their names. I just kept forgetting. What does this do? Nothing? Oh. Do I gotta go? What do I got? Oh, do I gotta... I might remember? You might need a bow and arrow character.
I'll ensure...
Maybe? Ah. Oh, I know it's just to charge the attack you need.
Yeah.
But bow and arrow works better. There's another one. Easy. Free chest.
This is so lucky.
I trust you.
Alright. Now let's head over there. Oh, are there gonna be enough to make it all the way across? Alright. I can also walk. Is that all of them? Alright. Or almost. And yay, guys, we get to meet Dory. Who's excited for that? I totally am. Let me ignore that. Let me grab this real quick. I don't remember how long you're at Port Ormos. I don't think it's too long, but I could be wrong.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care?
Wow!
Are we just spying on them now?
Early, this place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around.
Alright.
Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen... Well,
yeah, we should figure that out first.
The people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market.
Fair point. Or if you go to like a haircut place, that's probably where you get all the knowledge. Go to a barber.
Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question.
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to... you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days
Probably
ago.
looking for the thing.
If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need.
Those students seem to be...
Yeah, we get to eavesdrop. Let's go.
I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar.
Oh, I might
Today,
remember them.
I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora,
$500,000
give you
Mora?
info on anything.
Who has that much more?
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
Oh, I think I
wouldn't worry
remember
too
what
much.
it is
Our field
that
of
they're
research
looking
is
for.
very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field. So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora! Oh, alright. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting.
Actually, how much more do I have? I probably have not very much, actually. So I have 1,000,000 more. Yeah, I think we'll be fine, guys. I think we'll be great. Yeah, we definitely got the money for this, so we got 1,000,000 more. We can spare a half of it.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat.
Alright.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss?
They're nothing to be afraid of.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh.
It's not gonna work.
These guys talk about
I've done the quest before. It's not gonna work.
They're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Where are we going? Oh, we're gonna talk to him now. That sounds like a great plan.
What do you want?
I'm a traveler.
Traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
We're looking for info about
well,
a certain
if it's info
something.
you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh?
Oh! Sorry. She must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more.
You're supposed to haggle a little bit.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Might have just gotten scammed.
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention King Deshret just now.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, as you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization.
So, how do we know if this is true or not? Because I feel like this does not sound true.
Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions and create the mercy. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
Oh, hi, Al-Haytham.
You again? Deranged Academia.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to... Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use...
Hey! Shut it, Al-Haytham! What are you playing at, trying to...
I told you the other day. I wish...
Ha! The boss made it...
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the Academia because...
If you're suggesting that we escalate this
They're
from
totally
a verbal
gonna beat
exchange to a
Al-Haytham in a
physical
fight.
one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, also, a word of advice. I suggest you...
What did...
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow...
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
They're totally gonna win.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Yep. You want more?
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa! Did you see that? He not only got us our more plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here.
We got our more back. We should just quit while we're ahead.
He went that way! After him!
Yeah, I vote we quit while we're ahead. Where you at? I'll hit them. Right here. Alright.
Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
Yep, that's his name. Don't wear it out.
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the... Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Alright. Goodbye.
Bro does not want to have a conversation.
Something to ask you about. Since you tore through their scam...
Who exactly are you two? And why... A student.
Yeah, we're totally
right.
students.
Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong?
She doesn't even have a vision.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting, even if you don't go alone.
Alright, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells, we'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier.
So, since you were happy to give...
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and...
Yep.
Okay. Well, if you truly are a skill... Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites...
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile... This is what you've been looking for.
Bro just has one.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which have...
That's a myth.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, they were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the... But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful. Well, I think that about sums it up.
Alright, so now we know what it is.
So that's your true... With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved.
Wait, what are we doing now? Ooh, free stuff. Free iron. We'll take it.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must... I need you to find someone named Dory. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, she's guarded against people from the academia because most of her wares don't comply. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task?
Fine.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other trick.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only... I'll prepare some funds for you.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell...
That's true. Have you two
Yeah,
heard
we have
of
elemental sight.
Oh? That's a surprise.
Alright.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
One on the left seems brighter. Oh yeah.
They look
One on the left is brighter.
Try inspecting them with
One on the left was brighter. You didn't even need elemental sight for that one.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally... That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little... Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here's... Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Or...
Matra?
How much more did he give us?
To the Academia's regulatory body. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you... Okay.
We'll do it. We don't have a choice anyways.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Alright. I know it's pretty short again, but it's getting a little late. But I think this is where I'll end stream for tonight. We got a good bit done through. We're 11% done through sumeru. But yeah, I guess I will see you all in the next stream.